Okay, here's a little doodad that I built at home here after taking a look at some of the stuff that's out there and trying in vain to use my blue bowl, which drove me nuts. Put out $85 plus tax for the blue bowl. The only part I find useful is this valve. Anyways, I think this rib matting here will work fairly good. So I'm going to fire this thing up and we're going to see what I can get out of my cons that I brought back from Caribou River. We'll be right back. Okay, we'll turn the water on. Get it going pretty good. Get rid of the air bubbles. I'm going to put a couple of drops of soap in here just to make sure it's clean. Okay, let's give this a try and see how it works. Now this here I've screened this down to 20 mesh. And we're getting a little bit of gold show up right there and there and there. Those little riffles seem to work fairly good. I don't know, this might work actually even a lot better than the blue bowl. I'm going to try and zoom in on that, some of that gold. Okay, so we can see the gold there. Let's add a little more sand. Now, as far as I can tell right now, collecting all the gold in about the first 5 little riffles. Even some really, really fine micro gold. And if you notice, these are sort of working very similar to just your normal riffle. There's a bit of a sorting action, and the gold ends up getting thrown to the very back of the riffle. That's kind of cool, actually. But I'm not seeing any gold farther down here yet. Okay, I'm going to keep playing with this, and we'll come back at the end and see what I've actually recovered of this. Okay, I'm almost finished here. And we're actually recovering quite a bit more gold out of this stuff, these cons, than I thought I would. Mainly because I'd already rough-panned a fair bit of it out. But we'll just give it a little bit to clear up here. And you'll see there's a fair bit of gold right in here and here and here. It's actually pulling most of the gold right out. Though I will have to check, repan the material that I've washed through. I could be losing fine flakes that are thin enough that they actually just float really easy. But out of a quart of concentrates, that's not bad. Reduced down to next to nothing. So now I'm just going to take this and turn it off, pick it up, put it in my pan at a steep angle, and turn it on. And that has washed everything into my pan that I can now pan out. So I'm going to pan that down a bit, and we'll come back in a little while again. Now we're going to try this just to hopefully you'll be able to see the gold coming out. Now this pan here, being plastic and cracked, so I took right here with a hot knife and I scored it back and forth just to give it little tiny riffles doesn't clean it totally up, but it's pretty good for reconcentrating it really nicely. I don't know. There might be a quarter of a gram, third of a gram there altogether. Pretty fine stuff. But I hope you liked watching that. I kind of like panning that stuff out.